Yeah, the next one I'm gonna go ahead and bring up is The Woman in the Yard. And I was really excited to see this one. I did not get to see it in the theater, but I'm glad that I was able to see it the way that I saw it. And pretty much, its story is cut and dry. His family, they fell on hard times, and they wake up one day. At first, you see the mother wake up. She's got a broken leg and everything. And then you see that her two children, the older son is kind of like now took on this caretaker role to his younger sister, and also helping the mother out because she is unable to move around, easily, because she's got this big broken leg going on, crutching around and everything. They wake up this one morning and look outside, and there's just this woman dressed in all black, almost like as if she was dressed like a cross between like a wedding and a funeral. So she's got all black on, but she's got the veil covering her face and everything, just sitting there chilling. And this is a farmhouse, so there's nothing around. No car next to her. You don't know how she got there. She's just there. And
that's the crazy part to me, at least from the trailer. It's like,
yes,
yo, who this chick just sitting in my yard?
And
was that chair already there, or did she bring her own?
I guess she brought it. Like, it was like a fold-out chair. It's like, but you would have saw her walking up. You know what I mean? So it's wild. And then so as we push through the film and stuff, she just kind of keeps getting closer to the house and everything. This film, like, I really, like, it sets the tone with the tension building out the gate. I was locked in. And, the first 70% of the film was really, really good to me. It was very well acted, too. Like, you get, it's no high-profile names or no one that I recognize from other films. You got the woman who was played by Okawasali. I know I butchered her name. I'm sorry to death for that. But then you got Danielle Deadweiler playing the mother, and then you got Peyton Jackson playing the oldest son. The most recognizable guy to me was what's his name?
Russell Hornsby.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Big Meech and them daddy.
Yeah, exactly. And then the young sister was played by Estella Kahaya. But that's it. That's all we get from the cast. But yeah, so like I said, I mean, it was acted really well, high energy. They were really selling their character arcs, and the film was really, really good. Had a very strong concept, but what fell apart for me was the end, the way it was executed at the end, the way everything kind of came full circle. I saw it coming, and that kind of made it underwhelming to me because it lightened the blow for me. You know what I'm saying? But it was brought to the light, and the build-up is what really worked for me. I do suggest anyone who hasn't seen the film, go ahead and check it out, because one thing it really did remind me of is I saw this YouTube short film. It was a few years ago, actually. It was called Don't Look Away, and pretty much same concept. There was this brother and this sister in this house, and they're looking in the yard. There's this figure in the yard, and anytime you look away from it, it gets closer, ultimately finding its way all the way into the house. And then the dad bursts in, and the dad's like, "Man, don't look away. I've been looking at him, for like 2 days," kind of thing. And
I got stuff to do though. Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's like, who can sit and stare at something that ain't supposed to be there in the first place? You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit.
What if you gotta take a dump, or you gotta pee?
Or like imagine calling off work. You're like, "Sorry, I can't come into work today. I gotta stare at this figure in my front yard."
That's wild.
But it was a really cool short movie. It's called Don't Look Away on YouTube. Check that out. But I feel like that this film drew inspiration from movies like that. So it was cool. I enjoyed the watch. I just was kind of unsatisfied with the way the ending was executed.
The way it wrapped up.
Yeah. But strong subject matter though, and it does come with a disclaimer. So it does hit on a heavy note that is realistic when you take out the supernatural element. So it's definitely worth checking out.
All right, that's what's up, man.